Good morning to everyone. It's a beautiful day. We could say it's a great day in Houston. Everyone, I'm Thelma Scott, host for Embracing Diversity Show. This is going to be a beautiful, beautiful show today. I want everybody, if you're out there listening on the show today, Embracing Diversity, because we're also going to be celebrating Black History Month. This is the last day for Black History, so we'll be celebrating Black History Month. I have some beautiful guests here today, but right now I'm going to turn it over to my beautiful co-host, Attorney Leona Filis. Can you take it, girl?
Okay. Hi, everyone. This is Leona Filis with the Filis Law Firm. I am so excited today. We have two guests in the studio and one on the phone. So I am looking forward to this. But we have a returning guest here, Miss Cynthia Allen. Please tell everybody what you do. What's so special today for you?
Okay. Well, first of all, let me say that I'm excited to be here supporting Black History Month and also with Ms. Thelma Scott with the Safe Diversities program. I've been a part of her program indirectly for a number of years, but I'm also the president of the Rose B. Johnson Colon Cancer Awareness Foundation. And I just want to be here to support and bring awareness to colon cancer, and also to support Mr. Mike Kahn, who's running for state representative in District 76.
Oh, yes.
All righty. Thank you so much.
And we're very lucky. We have also another guest. Dr. Conte. Please tell everyone hi.
Hello, welcome. Look at me. I'm used to interviewing. I'm telling you, welcome. Hello, thank you. Thank you for having me here. I'm glad to be here with you all today.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Conte. All right.
And we also have someone that can come in from and get on the camera there.
Hello.
All right, everyone. This is Safe Diversity's intern, and he's going to tell you a little bit about himself. Come on, which way? Where are you, Stephen? Okay, come on, Stephen.
I'm Stephen. I'm with HCC. I'm very excited to be interning with Safe Diversities. It's amazing to see what Thelma Scott has done with Safe Diversity and the community, and continues to do with the community. So it's really awesome to see what's been going on.
All right. Thank you, Stephen. He's such an awesome intern. I'm lucky to have him. Working with us today. And then maybe one day he'll be able to do the show in my place.
Uh-oh.
All right, Attorney Phyllis.
And then we have on the line, we have Lindy Phyllis.
Yes, and we got Lindy, but we don't want to not miss our DJ, Mr. Tariq Khan. You want to say a few minutes? All right. We thank him so much for taking out his time to be our DJ every month.
It's my
thank
pleasure.
you so much.
My pleasure.
Okay.
All right, so Lindy Phyllis.
Hi, guys. Thank you so much for having me today. Mrs. Scott, thank you. And Leona, so grateful for this opportunity to raise awareness about our rare diseases and Duchenne muscular dystrophy all around the world.
Thank you. Now, today is Rare Disease Day, and I did a little bit of research, and I found out that 300 million people worldwide suffer from some type of rare disease. 7,000 of those, there's about 7,000 rare diseases, and 200 of those are types of cancer. But you have some information that you want to share with our listeners about a specific rare disease called Duchenne muscular dystrophy. Tell us a little bit about that, please.
Absolutely. Duchenne muscular dystrophy is a rare disease, and my son actually has Duchenne muscular dystrophy. It is a muscle wasting disease, and right now there is no cure. The life expectancy is typically in the 20s, the 20th decade. Although with medical advances and research, our men are growing a little bit older. And then every now and then a female is indeed affected by it as well.
And today we also have American Heart Month. And so with my understanding is that Duchenne will also affect the person's heart as well. It affects all the muscles in the body?
Most definitely. The muscles are affected, and it's a cascading event. So it's not simply that individuals lose ambulation or the ability to walk. It also affects their breathing. It also affects their cardiac, their heart. It also affects cognition as well and emotions. This is a big part of it. There's dystrophin in the brain, and there are a higher incidence of mental health concerns among our population with Duchenne muscular dystrophy than otherwise. And so behaviors are sometimes unexpected or unpredictable, and that's an important thing to talk about when you're working on inclusion and understanding.
So we have, and one of the things also is that there's a lot of comorbidity with Duchenne, so there may be additional conditions that that child is suffering with, such as autism.
Mm-hmm. Yes, autism and anxiety, that's a big one. There's ADHD, there's dyslexia, dyscalculia, the list goes on and on. And just to add another layer to this, this is an inherited disease for about 2/3 of the cases. So it's passed along through the moms, the mothers, and the mothers can have cardiac manifestation as well. The moms have to be screened for heart health. And so imagine taking care of a child with a rare disease when you yourself have symptoms. It can be quite challenging.
But I've been watching all the things that you've been doing on social media lately, and she is just amazing. I thought that Mrs. Scott was one of the most busy people that I knew, but Lindy, you're number 2. You're right up there because
Okay,
it is
Lindy,
just.
you took my spot. Go ahead. But I'm so proud of you, all that you're doing. I'm so proud of you, Lindy.
Lindy, tell us a bit about your different Facebook groups and pages and what they offer to families.
Oh, my goodness. Yes, I'd be happy to. So Family, Friends, and Duchenne is my Facebook page, and soon we'll be turning into a nonprofit. So excited about that. And what we focus on with our group is how all of our relationships change once that diagnosis is made.
Right.
And we focus on inclusion of the individual, inclusion of the family. Advocate for our adults with Duchenne, because you know what? They're living longer, but we've got to focus on quality of life too.
Right.
So we have a Facebook page, Family, Friends, and Duchenne. We've got a bunch of groups. So if you just kind of type in Family, Friends, and Duchenne, a slew of things will show up. We're on LinkedIn. We're on Instagram. And I'm so excited. We'll be launching our Family, Friends, and Duchenne gaming channel on Twitch in mid-March.
Okay.
So
wonderful.
Yeah,
Oh, that
as
is
another
awesome.
opportunity to bring our community together. So we've got tons of events under our Family, Friends, and Duchenne page. And so please check that out. It's not just for families, it's for extended families, it's for friends, the whole community. Just jump right in.
Duchenne is DUCHENNE, just if you're typing things in. Now, Lindy, you have you had worked a little bit with a former guest of ours, Tim Gillen. Tim had Hike for Africa and Hike for Duchenne, where Tim explained to us that on his November radio show that he had 2 boys that both had Duchenne. They had passed, and
They both passed?
They both passed, and Tim went ahead and he used his everything that he had stored up from those losses,
Right.
and took that, and then it inspired him to help others.
Right.
And in sub-Saharan Africa, he was out there raising money
Right.
for those families who didn't have those same resources that families here in the United States have.
Right.
And so we'll miss Tim. Lindy gave the eulogy. And Lindy, did you want to say anything about Tim?
Oh gosh, most definitely. Tim was a beautiful soul, and man, he he had a spark and inspired people. It was amazing. I remember his very first pitch to me about a year ago, and I was hooked. I was hooked. But yeah, that's absolutely right. This is a worldwide disease, and as tough as it is for my family here in the States to get, good care and medicine and information for our son. God, as I've been, doing these support groups with people all around the world, I've been learning so much about the challenges that other countries are facing. And I am so grateful to Tim for helping out our rare disease community and our Duchenne families in sub-Saharan Africa, because we do have standard of care that's been established here in the States. There are certified Duchenne care centers throughout the States, but not every country has that. And so there are plenty of children out there in sub-Saharan Africa and across the world. They don't even have wheelchairs. They can't.
Right.
They can't move. So Tim Gillen with the Everett and Austin Project, that was the name of his nonprofit, helps these families. And a friend of mine, her name is Jade Smith. Unfortunately, she was unable to be here today due to some unforeseen circumstances. But she has started a fund called the Tim Gillen Memorial Fund through her nonprofit, which is Quay Journey Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy. And it's a bridge project just to help those families temporarily that were left suddenly without any financial assistance for about 2 or 3 months while they get back on their feet and they find some more permanent financial solutions. So people can donate there for sure.
So we have they were doing helping with modifications in the houses for some of those families that didn't have real floors. They just had dirt floors. And they also helped with providing, what is the medication? Progesterone?
Prednisone. Prednisone
okay.
is, yeah. And yeah, if people want to learn more, Tim's page, the Everett and Austin Project, is still up on Facebook. It's not quite as active, but it's up for a period of time. We also have a group called In Memory of Tim Gillen, Facebook group. People can go there and look around. And then it's beautiful. On YouTube, you've got a channel that shows these videos of what he's done in Africa and the people he's helping. There are truly, truly people without food for their children. And so that's the type of need that we're talking about. Just getting food for your child with Duchenne muscular dystrophy.
Wow, so much information. Thank you so much, Lindy, for calling in and being our guest.
Much. That
Before
was
she
a
goes,
lot of
I would like
information.
to ask her though, is
Yeah.
the what is the ways that a person can find out if they have this? Is this something that's only inherited?
I think they're
or
born with it. It's born with it, right, Attorney Filis?
Is it something that they're born with, or is it they inherited it? Or, I mean, what would be some of the signs for people? Because I've never heard of this disease.
Right.
So what would
yeah.
a person look out for?
I think
You know,
they're
Mrs.
born with
Scott,
it
I had
because
never heard of this
aren't
disease
they?
either until my
Did they
son was
get it later?
diagnosed.
Are they born with it?
Yes.
That's what I
So,
thought.
Lindy,
They're born with it.
what was your initial journey?
So we had never heard of it until my son was about a year old, and absolutely, it is genetic, and then it can also show up through random mutation. So it just kind of changes in a person whenever they're in utero, their genes. And so what you're looking for whenever the child is young is typically it's called global delay. So lots of challenges with moving, maybe some speech and language deficits, possibly some cognition challenges. So just kind of across the board, these kiddos are behind their peers.
Yes, that's a lot, because I
Yeah.
know my grandson. He has autism, and it took them a while. He was about 3 years old to diagnose, but me as a mother, grandmother, I knew something was wrong, but you have to wait till the doctors tell them. But with the delay, and that's something that you have to look for when a kid is not performing at the age you think they should be performing. So that's really something to look at. But you have so much information, Lindsay, so much information that hope the listeners are listening to this, and a lot of the families can understand about this disease, because it's pretty rare, isn't it, Attorney Filis?
Oh yeah,
Go ahead.
it's one of the rare diseases that we're discussing today. Lindy, what is the statistics? I guess does the CDC have a statistics for how prevalent this is in the United States?
Yeah, it's about 1 in every 3,600 live births for males. And then for females, it's about 1 in every 10 million. So it's rare. And I'll tell you what, our girls and our women with Duchenne muscular dystrophy, they're fighting hard too, because a lot of doctors don't believe that girls can get it.
Right.
Weren't you part of a group that went to Washington D.C. to get the CDC, or no, Food and Drug Administration to approve testing, and the I guess to fast track some of the potential cures that are out there, the process?
Yeah, years ago. And honestly, I have to say, I was mainly just a voyeur at that point. I was a newbie, so I was there just to kind of watch. I wasn't one of the people advocating to the panel themselves, but it was powerful. Our Duchenne community is so tight, like none other. We lift each other up. We're there for resources, and we had, I think over 1,000 families from across the state traveled to Washington D.C. They had to open up an overflow room for all of us, and have the session screened in because we had too many people to fit in safely. But it's a powerful thing, and we definitely have changes happening in the government now, and got medication. What is it? 4 or 5 different medications now to help. It's not a cure. It's not a cure, and you've got to layer lots of meds on each other. But 6 years ago, 7 years ago, when my son was diagnosed, there was nothing approved. There was nothing approved.
Gotcha. Right. Well, that is some great information. Thank you again, Lindy.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You can visit our Embracing Diversity radio show Facebook group and look for more information on Lindy and her nonprofit that is in the works.
Okay.
And all of her Facebook groups. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Lindsay, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you guys so much. It's always a pleasure.
Okay. Well, now at this time, we're going to have our special guest. Tori, can you tell us if our special guest is still waiting to come on? Our other special guest?
Which special guest would that be? We got a lot of special guests here.
That was the man, the one and only, Mr. Mike Kahn. Yes.
He was waiting out there.
Tell him
We'll
where
try to
he
grab
is
him.
by now. He probably left out of the studio.
Oh, no. He is very busy because, tomorrow is a busy day. Tomorrow is
no, when Mr.
election
Mike Kahn,
day.
talk about Mr. Mike, and then y'all switch.
Mr.
But we
Mike.
can't find him, so
No, but no, we're on live.
we on live.
We are on live.
We're just waiting on the man, but
Well,
if he
while
can't
we're
find
waiting,
him,
can I make an announcement?
Please do.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the Rose B. Johnson Colon Cancer Awareness Foundation will be having its annual Blue and White Gala coming up March the 27th. Tickets are on sale now. We're in need of vendors
Cindy, you
as
need to pull
well.
that to you.
We're in need of vendors as well. You can go to our website, www.rbjohnsonfoundation.org. Again, that's www.rbjohnsonfoundation.org.
Awesome. Now, Cynthia's been
You
on the
found
show
our
before,
guest
too.
yet, Tori?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
So when did you get involved with the with this foundation?
It's been almost about 2 years now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't looking to become president, but I just wanted
So
to be a
happened.
supporter.
She's been with Safe Diversity for 20 years.
Absolutely.
Yes.
20.
Yeah.
Very, very.
Volunteered her time as advisory
Yeah.
board.
Oh, yes.
Dr. Conte has been for about 7 years, 8 years, been a part of the organization. It's about community partners,
Supporting
helping each
one
other.
another,
We are
exactly.
better and stronger when we come together.
Absolutely.
So we come together, and I love that, coming together. Okay. Dr.
Talking about
Conte, let me-
supporting, I wanted to see that book again.
Okay, wait a minute.
And make sure it gets on the
Dr.
camera.
Conte gonna tell you a little bit about the book because
Yes.
Dr. Conte, these two are on my team. That when we get ready to do our thing, Cynthia and those two of it. So go ahead and talk. Y'all go ahead and switch where she can talk about this. Y'all can switch because
I know that,
two of my people are already here at the table right now.
So,
Okay.
I know that later we're going to be talking about.
So we're gonna be doing what she's doing. We're gonna be doing.
Oh, very
And I
nice,
got-
very
And I
nice.
got 3 more. Yes. Okay. Dr. Conte,
Here we
take
go.
it away.
I know that, boss lady. I know that later we're going to be talking about
Move it to-
Women's
to-
History Month coming up,
Yes.
starting tomorrow. And so,
Yes.
what better way to start off Women's History with 10 amazing authors, including
Yeah.
myself, that are boss
3 of them
ladies.
gonna be next coming
and
up.
2 others right here.
No, 3.
3 other boss ladies right here.
you
That's
got
right.
it, baby. Just
So,
give us a hand.
yeah,
Give us a hand.
so excited about the
Thank
new.
you, Dr. Conte.
That's right.
Thank you.
The
Thank you.
new collaboration book with, again, like I said, myself and 9 amazing women, and the title is "Boss Ladies: How We Went from Being Broken to Being the Boss."
I know that. I
And
love
just
it.
some amazing, encouraging, inspiring testimonies and stories as people look at each one of us and think, oh my gosh, I could never be that, or how do they do that? And there's so much admiration
Right.
of women. And so this is just to show that we're all just like everybody else. We
Right.
have the same challenges, the same struggles, but how we made it through and
Yes.
made it over.
Yes.
So you can get your book, of course, on Amazon, and then also from the publishing company, freshbeardpublishing.org. And we have an amazing event coming up.
On the
we're gonna
19th.
Yes, on the 19th of March. So
Yes.
we're going to be having a book signing, book launch, red carpet affair.
oh my
Yes, Marriott, JW Marriott in the Galleria. It's going to be absolutely fabulous. So
All right. I think we have our special. I think we have our
you got it on
special
your
guest.
calendar? Already on her calendar. I love it.
Me too.
I think we got our special guest in the room now.
Oh,
All right.
Okay. So,
I want to introduce one another, the Mr. The one and only, Mr. Mike Kahn. Go ahead, Mr. Mike Kahn. We're so happy to be here today to support you.
Oh, thank you so
guys,
much.
You got something that you want to tell us?
Well, first of all, thank you so much. Good afternoon, all young ladies. How are you guys
You
doing?
got to get in the camera. Come a little close to me. Is it good now? And which
come
one?
on over here.
Go
I'm
right
good.
on.
I'm good. I'm
Oh,
good.
there you go.
Is he on? Okay.
There he is.
Go ahead.
There he is.
There you are. Okay.
All right.
So, how you all doing? Good.
Yeah, we're doing good.
great,
Having
doing
a wonderful.
great.
It's a beautiful day outside.
Indeed, it's definitely a beautiful day. Well, as you guys know, I'm running for State Rep District 76 here in Texas. And tomorrow is the last day, which is the election day, March 1st. And we encourage everybody, please come on and vote. And that's everybody's duty. And also is a system which we always, believe in one thing. If you want to heard your voice, you need to go and vote.
Right.
And that's how the things are going to be changed or make it happen or anything can happen.
Right.
We can protest, we can do whatever, but it won't happen until we go out and vote
Yes.
and make our voice to be heard.
Right.
Me, myself, who I lived in this district over 22 plus years,
Right. Okay.
raised kids who were here, I went to high school. And the family, small businesses, knowing lot. In last 22 years,
Right.
this district developed a lot of small businesses, houses, lot of things happen in front of me. And I've been involved with this community, with these people, many years. And being me also a small businessman and knowing other small business people who are in our district.
Right.
And we have a lot of things in common, which concern, of course, we want to make sure we continue our quality life, which we do have in Fort Bend County. And we want to make sure our kids and family be protected and safe and, support our enforcement. So the thing is this is an open seat. I'm on District 76 running state rep. There is no incumbent because of the redistricting, the map.
Right.
And me, I'm on the Republican ballot and primary, which is tomorrow is a day. And I'm hoping great, and I'm feeling blessed. And I think, I am the true candidate who been representing the district, who is a businessman, not a politician, who've been involved. And I think our voice and our community played a big role in Fort Bend County, in the growth of this Fort Bend County. We played a very huge success, all business-oriented people here, and I think our voice must be heard in the Austin, And
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I have a lot of people ask me the question and see you're running for state representative, but a lot of people did not know about some history that you bring, and they was very amazed and very so excited to know what you do for safe diversity and what you've been doing for these kids for the last 5 years. Do you know you're the only radio station allow 40 kids with disabilities to come to the station for a field day, and
Thank you.
and partnership with HISD, the fourth largest district in the state of Texas, to partner with them, and they allow the kids to come. Now, remember, in order for those kids, for HISD to let those kids come over to this station, they have to know that you are who you say you are. A man that believes in kids with disabilities, to allow them to come have a field day
Well,
in the park. So just tell me a little bit about your heart and why you do
You
what
know-
you do for education.
absolutely. And just like in my things when I'm running, I all talks about youth education, That's
Right.
one of my very important,
Right.
Because if you want to have a good, community, good people in the neighborhood, in the area, we want to make sure we have a good school, good education,
Right.
and we support the young youth, and of course create the job for them, and make sure
And
we
scholarships
keep, and
that
a
you provide?
scholarship,
Yes.
So being on board, and of course, and I'm all 100% on supporting the young kids and the scholarship, and this platform is their voice can be heard in all over greater Houston area and through the live Facebook live
Yeah.
and all those. So
But let me ask you another question.
Yes.
It's because I'm asking this question is because people are asking me. It's because we had to really, really push you to tell about what you have done for other people. You wanted to keep it quiet, but no. I said, no, if you run for anything, people need to know what you done back in the day, 5 years ago. So we wanted them to let you know that you not just start doing this because you running for this seat. It's because you've already been in the play, changing lives for students with disabilities, helping people that changing their lives. What you have done with the scholarships, we got kids all over Texas, United States that's in college with scholarships that we provide here from Radio Dabang, Embracing Diversity and Safe Diversity. Now I'm going to move over because I have my friend here want to ask you a question also, okay? Go ahead.
Okay. Well, first of
You
all,
Kristen, you
I want to
Q&A.
say I met Mr. Mike Kahn through Miss Thelma Scott through Safe Diversities about 2 years ago. And I find Mr. Kahn to be a very credible man, a very honest man. He believed in helping good causes. He didn't really know anything about our organization, but he came in as an immediate supporter of good causes, and I appreciate that. That is one of the reasons why that I'm not in his district, but I have encouraged those that are to please go out and vote, even though he's on the Republican thing. He doesn't matter because, like I say, he has helped a lot of people, and he doesn't like to really just focus on that. And we've been out hitting the pavement, and as people have gotten to know him, they have gotten to know the man, not so much as the Republican, the Democrat, the politician. You got to get to know the man, the people that you are putting in these offices, because a lot of times you're putting people in there on popularity, and they're not doing anything for you. I can truly say that Mr. Kahn, I see him out there in the community, whether it's the black community, the Hispanic, Asian, or whatever. He has been out there actually loyally meeting the people and supporting So I'm just asking everybody to go out tomorrow. We will be out hitting the pavement. We'll be in a lot of the polls. And I'm just asking everybody that would to go out and please vote tomorrow. Mike Hahn, Republican ballot.
Thank you so much.
All righty.
Mr. Scott, just like you were mentioning, when I'm a person who always stay behind, and I want to make sure the team, the organization, the brand, they should be the front person, and
Right.
and of course their name or their whatever they are playing role. I want to make sure, encourage them, be a part, and I always stay behind the scene. But a lot of organization, a lot of things, I do support it, and I have been supported. So during this campaign and when this voting thing started early, and it makes me feel so great because a lot of people they brought their mother who are 90 plus years old and curbside and voting and sending me the video.
Oh, that's
There
so
is
sweet.
a gentleman.
Let's give him
His
a hand,
father.
you guys.
There is a gentleman. His father never voted. He came in his wheelchair and he voted. So these are all the things. These all
Right.
makes you more,
Make you kinda
because
emotional,
I
yes.
guess they feel in their heart, and again, you are not representing certain ethnic people. You're representing the whole district.
right.
You gotta be the voice of your district. You wanna make
Yes.
sure involved in them. And I'm the person all my life, 22 years, I've been involved in the community. Different
Right.
organization. I brought arts and culture here, media here.
Right.
I've been among the people, and that's why I wanna continue when I elected. And people, being with around
Yes.
them, part of them, no matter what, things it is, not like have an office and sit in the office and control. No,
You gotta get out.
I'm on the field. I'm gonna be same thing, going neighborhood, knocking door, talking people, and continue.
Right.
And that's what my whole thing. Well, anyhow, thank you so much, young ladies.
Right.
Continue the shows. Thank you so
But I
much.
need to ask you one question. Well, you get. Well, we praying that you're going to be elected tomorrow. But anyway, but my students want me to tell Mr. Mike from Wheatley High School. They said to tell you hello, and they want to know if May 3rd, if they can come over since the pandemic is getting better, if we can come and have their field day. They done already gave me a date, Mr. Mike, March 30th. They want to come over to the radio station.
Absolutely.
I mean, not March, that May.
May 3rd. Yeah.
May 30th.
May 30th. Sure, no
Almost there.
problem. And I
So
guess
they done already
we have
asked
Tariq,
for that
you
day.
just-
Say, okay, if you ask them on air, this is Isaiah. If you ask them on air, then you can't say no. So May 30th, May 30th from 9 to 1, May 30th.
Absolutely no problem.
All
Thank you
right.
so much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Take care.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Continue.
right.
please.
Oh, yes. And then we have, right now, we are going to go ahead and go back to our in-studio guest.
All righty.
Yes,
Who's going to
and-
be first? It's going to be Miss
Dr.
Dr. Conte.
Conte.
Cynthia, which
Dr.
one of y'all going to
Conte.
be first? Go ahead. Well, okay. That's kind of where y'all need to change. Are you in the?
Well,
Dr. Conte.
Are you in the?
yes, I am.
Oh, go ahead.
So
go ahead, daughter.
we also know that February this is the last day of February, but
Last
this is
day.
also Teen Dating Violence
Yes,
Awareness
yes,
Month,
yes.
and so
I
being,
want my
yes,
students, everybody, be listening to this
Yes,
because
so-
it's so important.
Yes, so the state diversity students are some amazing students, but what we want to also help them to understand is that teen dating violence is very prevalent.
Yes.
And so this is February's Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And 1.5 million high school students have admit that annually they are abused. So we're looking at 1 in 3 young girls are being in teen violence relationships. And so just want some of the mothers to know that because we've had a couple of killings in teenagers this month here in
this
Houston.
month. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so
This year
it's
stuff.
very, very prevalent, and I just want parents to be aware of that. I was at your event last
Right.
October. We talked about Ori Hill,
Right.
who was killed while she was pregnant with twins. After dating a athlete, and the athlete, felt that getting pregnant was going to, I guess, hinder his chances for pro. Now, what make you think killing a young lady with 2 babies in her stomach wouldn't hinder that? I have no idea. But the power and the control.
Because he killed her And the baby.
And the babies, yes, while she was pregnant. Now, so the fetus they did not survive. Her mother, Opal Hill, has been working with me and us at Fresh Spirit Wellness for Women as an advocate, just helping other parents to understand that this is real and that dating violence start early. You know, what most people don't know is my very first boyfriend was abusive, but I didn't know what that was because he was just controlling.
Right,
And so
okay.
the young girls think, oh, well, he's just jealous. He just don't want anybody else to want me. And that's the start of it. So they don't realize this is not healthy. This is not healthy love. This is not healthy relationship. So that's what we teach, what healthy love looks like, what healthy relationships look like. Even in adults, some, women our ages, believe it or not, are still in very, very bad relationships that they think are healthy.
And they just trigger.
And-
Can you tell us a little bit about the young girl that got killed, the guy shot her? What kind of rage that they had? But he shot her 22 times.
Yes.
Tell me, what kind
Yes,
of rage that caused him to do that?
Yes, it is. As I tell women, it's about power and control, and your chances of being killed goes up about 75%, 70 something percent when you are leaving, because at that point they feel like they have lost the control.
Right.
And so, it started out with you can't wear your hair a certain way, or you can't go with your friends. And, for parents, if your child is constantly on their phone or their behavior is changing, they're sneaking out of the house, they're doing things that they normally don't do.
Right.
You might want to be, watchful and have conversations with them. If they're dating someone, ask questions,
Right.
and then explain to them, what is healthy and what's not. And
What's not
jealousy
healthy.
is not healthy. Most people think that just means they love them a lot, but jealousy is one of the main signs that you're in an unhealthy, controlling relationship.
Now, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just going to say I have twin granddaughters that are turning 16, so they're getting ready to get into that dating age, and and I've just recently heard about a young man. These are high school students. I'm sorry. These are high school students, and she was trying to break up. I think she was like 16 or 17, trying to break up with him. And he killed her. So for young girls like my granddaughters that ages, what are some of the things that they need to be, aware of? How can they make better selections?
Unfortunately, that's an
signs?
age that everybody wants to be liked. Everybody wants to be, wants to fit in. And some of the other girls got boyfriends, so they want boyfriends. And so, I always say everything needs to take its time. You're learning how to date. You're learning how to be with someone for the first time. Usually these are first-time boyfriends. So they don't really know what to expect. So nothing should be really fast that I got to force you to, let's move real fast, or date real fast, or have sex real fast, or, come out when your parents are saying you can't come out. Well, if you love me, a lot of ultimatums. If you love me, you'll do this or you'll do that. And saying that I'm your soulmate. You're young.
But do you think this is something that these kids are mimicking from their homes, or these are environments that they're living in, or is that what where it's coming from?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or is it mental illness?
No, absolutely. Abuse is a learned behavior. And so this is what they've seen. This is what looks normal to them. They may have watched their mom be controlled by a boyfriend or a husband or a father. They may have watched the uncles in the family treat their women like this. You don't have a choice. When I say something, you do it. Things like that.
So I've seen, and it goes both ways. There can be
yes,
many
yes.
controlling women.
That's right.
And then there's also same-sex relationships too.
Yes,
so
right.
looking for an abusive person or looking for the signs is difficult, but it can be in any relationship. Now, dating's kind of changed a little bit because of COVID. So there could be some different signs because you have a lot more digital interactions.
Social media, stalking you on social media. If you block a person and they create other name pages and other names and still go on your page, these are also signs. Constantly watching to see where you are. So I tell parents to be careful when their children are on social media and they are sharing their locations.
Yeah.
You know, things like that. So yes, she's absolutely right. Great point. Social media has made it even more prevalent for the abusers and the stalkers to be able to take and possess control of young ladies and young men. You're correct.
So where can parents go to look for information to maybe help out one of their teens that they think may be experiencing some dating violence?
Yes, well, we at Fresh Spirit do a lot of workshops for parents. They can contact us at www.freshspirit.org. freshspirit.org. We do a lot of trainings and workshops helping them to see and to be able to spot the signs if they're and the behavior changes of their children that will indicate that there is some type of abuse going on. And also for teens, so that they can come and have one of the teen support groups so that they can have the support from others. Because again, also that peer pressure, you know, the
And
peer
that's one of
pressure
the
is
things I
really,
wanted to
really
talk
high.
about, too, because I'm with on the board of another nonprofit organization, No Sister Left Behind, and that's one of the things that we want to start doing is having like a mentorship program,
Absolutely.
where we can actually talk to the young ladies and women, and so we can prep them,
Yep.
answer questions that they may have
That's
people
right.
like yourself come in that have gone through it, and actually talk
Yep.
to these women so they can open up
Yep.
and be aware of the things that they have to look out for, because I mean I really feel sorry for the young women out here now.
I do, and they just don't know that this is not love.
Can you tell them where to go find that video? Can you tell them where to go find that video? That
Actually,
Nick did
it's
for you.
yes, it's
spoke
actually
about
on
that?
my website. I posted it today
you?
about
Okay.
Ari Hill and her story.
Okay.
They can go to Dr. Conti Terrell on
Okay.
all of my social media handles. Facebook, it's
Okay.
on Dr. Conti Terrell. Mhm.
Yeah, they need to see that. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No.
So tell us a little bit more about your book.
Okay.
I'm thinking about getting a little sign for my door that says Boss Lady.
Yes.
I think I already have a mug that says Boss Lady.
Look, well, I would love to talk about the book. Let's go back to the good stuff too. Yes. So how we went from being broken to being the boss. Each one of these ladies have a different story, and I really wanted to do this collaboration book because success right now, women are taking the world by storm, and more women are more billionaires and millionaires than ever before. And so many of them started out just the ordinary. You know, I interviewed one of the authors on last Wednesday. Every Wednesday I'll be interviewing a different author on Facebook on my page. And she said her very first $5 was braiding hair. As a little girl, and not realizing that this was a way to make money. So somebody says, well, she had people lined all around the neighborhood trying to get their hair braided, and she just wanted to, again, be liked like kids and say, you know, Denise did my hair. And so one person said, well, I need my hair done. She said, well, I'll have to get to you. And the person said, but I'll pay you $5. And she thought, ding, 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 ding. Okay, well, everybody else will have to wait. But it's just so many amazing stories, and some of the ladies that you may know already. Dr. Jackie Hood Martin, Roland Martin's wife, is in the book. Dr. Jonita, Wallace Reynolds is in the book. Some amazing ladies in the book Deborah Bell of 3P Coaching is in the book. So many of them, and again, these are women. All but Denise I actually knew about. Solange's in the book. Tequila Adolph is in the book. Marita Henderson is in the book. Arlene Russell is in the book. Annie Thomas is in the book. I just don't want to miss out anybody. But many of them I already knew and I admired, which is why I approached them about doing the book. But what I did not know is the intricate details and the stories of how they became who they are. And I tell you, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, you're going to feel like going out and conquering the world.
And you're going to find out it's no shortcuts.
And you're going to find out that,
no,
we're no different from anybody else that you see that is successful. So.
Well, thank you so much for all of that wonderful information, Dr. Tante.
Thank you
I'm
for
so
having me.
excited.
I just
I'm
love
so
you, Miss
excited.
Scott.
I know Miss Cynthia and Attorney Filis so excited that they're going to be a boss. Okay, I know that. I know they're so excited.
I've been a boss for a long time.
For a long time.
Yes, it is. But I just wanted to Attorney Filis, you want to make an announcement about our workshop coming up on Saturday? You want to
Yes, we have a.
host of the show?
Yes, I'll be back hosting. It will be by Zoom though, and so we're going to have our students on. The students have been participating every month in our monthly outreach events. They attend the meetings. They also prepare artwork and something written, maybe a poem or an article or something, depending on what the theme is for that month. And they're doing this because they're trying to win scholarships to go to college, because Safe Diversity Communities, which is founded by Mrs. Scott. But it is also, on the board we have Mike Kahn, and we have a lot of people in this room that are very dedicated to helping the kids at Safe Diversity go to college. And so we're going to have our Zoom event, community outreach event, coming up on March, I believe, the 5th. And it's every first Saturday of the month, except for the month when we have our big gala. And so we also wanted to just quickly talk about Black History Month. We were talking about inspirational people, and we actually found some new people that are going to be marked down in history.
That's right.
Yes.
I think ending Black History Month is just an amazing time to talk about the fact that our president nominated the first African American woman to be on the Supreme Court. Jackson, I believe it is, Miss Brown Jackson, Kanika, I may have the name wrong, but Ketanji Brown Jackson. So that's amazing. And then also Vanita Flowers is the first African American woman to win gold in the Winter Olympics. Yes. So it's just amazing things that are happening right now. So celebrate the last day of Black History Month, and then we go right into Women's History Month next month. And listen, we are 1/4 of the way of becoming bestseller. So everybody go out, buy your book. Buy your book. Help us become bestseller. And come to the event. I look forward to meeting everybody on March 19th in person.
And that will be at the
JW Marriott, and you can go to freshspiritpublishing.org and purchase your tickets, freshspiritpublishing.org.
And March is also Colon Cancer Month.
Okay.
So we
yes,
March is Colon Cancer Month.
Support that.
I just want to say it's come
time
time to end our show. We've had a wonderful time today, had wonderful guests and hosts on today, and I just want to say thank everyone out there for listening today, and look for us the same time next month. Again, I'm Thelma Scott, the founder and host of Embracing Diversity Show, along with my co-host, Attorney Leona Filis. So take care, be blessed, and stay safe. Guess what? I love you. Radio Dabang love you. All my guests love you. Guess what? Ain't nothing
you can do about it.
Hey. Have a blessed day.